Look at that, crazy. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Where's that coming from? Do you hear that? That's crazy. We figured it out. The satellites are back up. And we are good. And I really like the fact that I get to do that all over again.
Billy.
So, well, hello. Welcome to Monday night. This is a community conversation. Now, before we get to our special guest, let's talk about the other guy in the chair, the sexy guy on the couch, the greatest Tyler Garrettson. Tyler, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. It's nice to be doing this again.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. You look comfy. I didn't even think of the fact that the background is the drums, and you are, in fact, a drummer.
Indeed.
Fantastic. Indeed. That's what I call kismet, sir. So, although he is special and he is a guest, he's not the special guest. The special guest joining us once again, almost the 1-year anniversary, the lovely, the amazing, the sensational Christine Gopaul. Hello, Christine. How are you?
Hi, Billy. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful. Are you? We've worked this out in the last one.
Yeah.
They saw it. We're trying to come up with a thing. We're going to come up with a thing.
Before Friday.
Right now, before Friday.
Yeah.
You are a driven woman. You are a driven woman. I love it.
We're going to make it happen before Friday.
I like the fact that we coordinated. I have a red drink and you have a red shirt.
It just worked out.
It does work out. So welcome back. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I wanted to bring my man Tyler in. He's become a quick favorite of the KitchenKillaz community. You know, so he's kind of chilled with me as a cohort in crime for a few shows, and the people love him. He's cherubish. He's beautiful. He's amazing. How can we give up and not take advantage of the fact that we have the TG in the house? So it's really good to see Tyler there. Let's chat about Friday. Now, you were here last year, about a year ago.
It actually is a year.
I think so.
On the, what's today? Today's the 11th? No,
yeah.
I think the 15th.
Yeah, it was like the 14th or 15th. Yeah. I changed the date today because it was this. I think I have our background one from last year. Oh, nostalgia. I was like, what do I need to do? And it was like November 14th, and I just changed it to November 11th. I was like, we're at almost exactly a year.
Yeah.
Now, last year we did chow mein.
Yes.
And that was amazing.
Yes.
I will say this. I overshot how many people were going to be here because I selfishly wanted some chow mein left over. So I knew there would be about 13 to 15 people here. And I tell Christine, definitely 20. 20 people will be here. Make food enough for 20. KitchenKillaz will pay for it. It's okay. It's a write-off.
Absolutely.
But also we can look at it and go, there's actually going to be 15. So I did have some chow mein. It was fantastic. But this year, coming back with a new recipe. I'm excited.
I'm excited. That sounds great.
Have you had chow mein before? I have to remember to do this. Look at the camera. Look at your camera, Tyler, when you talk to me. We're bad at this. We don't know what we're doing. We're making all of this up.
I'm so used to looking at you.
I know. I want to turn and look at you just out of respect. But if you stare deep into the camera and I look into my camera, it's like we're looking into each other's eyes.
Oh, my goodness.
It's love. Hold on, wait. It's love.
Oh
you got to get the effect. You got to get the little thing.
So to answer your previous question, I don't think so. I don't think I've had chow mein before. So
ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
can you recap the chow mein real quick? Just the basic recipe, and I'll give you a bit. Do you already know it, or do you need me to put a little 10-second buffer in here on where you can find Christine Gopaul's recipes? Go to gopaul.com. It's a fantastic Gopaul.com slash recipes is a brand new website. It went up today. Gopaul, Gopaul .com/recipes. And don't forget to put the little over the letter. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't do that, it's not going to go to the right website.
no, definitely not.
Walk me through chow mein.
So chow mein it's different around the world, and I specifically chose based on my culture is the West Indian chow mein. It's noodles, and it's made with vegetables and your choice of protein.
What kind of vegetables?
Wow.
Let's start with what you made. What type of noodle did you use?
I did use the Guyanese chow mein noodles.
Bro, are you a noodle fan, Tyler? Are you guys noodles fan out there? Who? I would be amazed. It's when somebody says, I don't like tacos.
Oh, look at what Kyle said. I can't wait for
Christine to make some nice curry chicken. We've talked about it before. That's where Kyle got that from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it's going to be a competition between the Trinidadians and Guyanese.
Dude, how awesome would that be? Trinidad, I bet the food in Trinidad. When I think about the United States, we're such a young country. Compared to the rest of the world, we're like middle schoolers. We're like in 8th grade. We're just a big, strong, angry 8th grader sometimes. But we can be loving, But it's I would say there's a healthy dichotomy of both of those things.
Yeah.
So traditional chow mein noodles, and then what type of vegetables?
So we used a variety from bell peppers, and we're yellow, red, green,
All the bell
orange, and then the
colors
other
were brilliant.
vegetables. Yes, for sure. It gives it that vibrant look.
Yeah.
And then there's also peas and carrots. You can also add other vegetables such as broccoli. You can make it to
What
however
are
you
your
like it.
what are your go-to vegetables? The things that you just mentioned, like all the bell peppers for that pop of color, and like the crunch, the texture, the different types of flavors. But there's certain different sauces and seasonings
Yes.
that you actually left some with us. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Of course.
You're like,
of
I'm going to
course.
leave this delicious, amazing,
course.
addictive seasoning. Dangerously addictive. Dangerous, Christine Gopaul. So that's what we did last year. If you want to know the rest of the recipe, go watch the show. We keep it up forever. People are like, you need to take your shows down. Just keep the new stuff up there.
No.
And I'm like, why? And they're like, in regards to monetization, you kind of centralize your focus. And I'm like, no, we're not, listen, this is out of love, baby. That's what it's up there for. But go watch last year's Christine Gopaul show.
I'm going
The chow
to.
mein was outstanding.
Thank you.
We had all the cameras.
Thank you.
You're so peppy and cute on camera. You're fantastic.
Oh, stop it.
So this Friday, what are we talking about? What kind of recipes? Do you mind sharing? You don't have to share.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring out the drum roll now.
Inquiring
Ooh,
minds.
if you
my
want a
drum
drum roll, we
roll?
have a drummer, and there is a
My
drum set
drummer.
right behind us. Would you actually mind?
I do not mind.
And take your camera with you. This is gonna be fun. You're gonna get a drum roll.
Oh no!
Yeah. So
He's
listen,
really gonna give me a drum roll.
we're doing it live. You can't stop us. So there's some good stuff. We got some good stuff. There's a KC, says Red 40 KC. Happy Veterans Day, us. Happy Veterans Day. I agree.
Thanks.
Arun Salamaya. Do you know who Arun Salamaya
Yes,
is?
he's a good friend of mine.
Hello, Arun Salamaya. Nice. How long have we known Arun?
4 years.
What's up, Arun? Am I saying that right, Salamaya?
Yeah.
Yay! I try to make sure. Okay, just give me a little roll on that. When he stops, you say you reveal your recipe.
Okay. Chicken curry and rice.
Yes! Oh, you got the bagao. That's
my
awesome.
goodness.
There's your
That's
drum
awesome.
roll. Ask and you
Thank
shall
you,
receive.
thank you.
That's what
I
Tyler
appreciate
Gerritsen
that.
does. Tyler Provides. You can go to tylerprovides.com, a brand new website we just launched today. We actually have holiday specials coming up. tylerprovides.com and gopaul.com. 2 brand new websites came up today.
goodness,
Compliments on my man Zeno. Boom, websites every day. So say that again, chicken, curry, and rice?
Yes.
Now, wait a minute. Now, did you tell us that before? Because Kyle said
Yes.
he remembers everything.
Some nice curry chicken. No, it is chicken curry. Okay, chicken curry.
It's not curry chicken.
No.
We're here to educate, ladies and gentlemen, and we are being educated. We have always said this program specifically, a lot of it was about education, mostly me. Like I learned so much. I realize when I meet everybody, I know so little. I'm like, okay, I didn't know it wasn't curry chicken. It's chicken curry.
Chicken curry.
Okay, so chicken curry and rice.
What type of curry is it?
It's chicken curry. Done right away, you don't have to ask. What type of curry is... Now, there are so many different types of curry. Is curry a process, a seasoning? What is curry?
Curry.
Curry is curry. Okay. I once asked my mom, how do you spell the letter S? Because I wanted to dial down to the very heart and soul
That's
of what
literally
that
what it
letter
felt
was.
like.
And I was like, how do I spell the letter S? And my mom was like, S. I'm like, is it EHS phonetically? S? Like, how is that? She's like, it's S. So, what is curry? Curry is curry.
Like,
I like this. Chicken curry and rice. Johnny Rodriguez, what's up? Crystal Totaram? Totaram? Do you know who that is?
that's my cousin.
Hello, my cousin. Guyanese curry is chickened, therefore chicken curry. It's an adjective dish. Oh man,
We're gonna go back.
Kyle's
and
like, yo,
forth
we're
with
gonna
this.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fight. Yeah, I didn't even realize this was happening. There's a brawl going on,
Still
ladies.
waiting for him to do this competition with the curry. I'm just saying.
You know what that's called? I think that's called out.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
It sounds like it. Tyler,
Still waiting
And
over
believe me,
here.
I am familiar with challenges.
I was
am
about to say-
familiar with challenges.
I was about to say, you seem familiar with challenges. You've been part of several challenges yourself.
The glove is off.
The glove's off.
A challenge has been issued.
A challenge has been laid down, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
The Guyanese Christine Gopaul versus the Trinidadian Kyle Nunez. On one side, chicken curry stands proud. On the other, curry chicken resides. We're going to figure it out. I don't know when we're going to do it. She's calling Kyle out. Now, I will say this. Could we do it from Trinidad? Do you think you can create a dish? He can have a sample, have a couple of people come over. They can sample his food. They can be objective. We can have a couple people. I don't know how to do that. How do we send him your food instantaneously? Listen, between Elon Musk, between everybody on the planet, Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook, you guys got to figure this out.
Elon, help us.
I mean, if I can overnight food to my sister that was in Alaska, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yo, this girl's down for a challenge. She's like, I will figure out how to FedEx that bitch, and it will be there in 24 hours for the competition.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Tyler, I would not want to go up against her. How you feeling about that? I don't know, man.
I wouldn't.
No way in the world, homie. I'd be like, you know what? I concede.
She's like, look, not only will I make my food, but if you so choose, guess what? Now I'm going to overnight it to you to prove it to you that I am the best. I mean, come on.
Hey, you said it, not me.
There's a Chandra or a Chandra. How am I saying that?
That's my mom.
Chandra?
Yes.
Or Chandra?
Chandra.
Chandra Gopaul. I will ask a question, and it's a transparent question. Do you get your beauty from your mother? Say yes.
Oh, stop it. Both my parents. I look like both of them.
Oh, y'all are sexy. All right. Right.
Billy hyping me.
Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
Stop.
I'm looking forward to Friday. So the recipe, chicken curry rice. This is something that you come up with, a normal recipe that you've kind of made your own. Is it a family kind of? Where do some of the ideas come from?
So my Caribbean folks in the chat room watching this live can relate to me that this is definitely a traditional cultural dish for Caribbean households. Like curry is like the heart of Caribbean household.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says, but curry is
If you have a different opinion,
dish.
you're wrong.
Yeah, whether you're Jamaican, Trinidadian, any type of Caribbean, you'll have
This
that
is it.
dish in your household.
This is it.
Most
I like the
likely.
fact that the entire recipe incorporates 3 words:
Yes,
chicken curry rice.
literally.
And I've in my last few, maybe 5 years, 10 years, I've tried to say simple is normally the better. Normally the better is going to be the simplistic thing. I played soccer for a long time. Most goals, over 75% of goals, are scored in less than 3 passes. So anytime there's like a rush and it's pass, chances are that's not going to do anything.
Right.
It's that off center, catch them off guard, bip, 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 unexpected goal that flies into the back, and then it's only a couple things. Right now, chicken curry rice, 3 words. Now, how would you say, how long have you been making this, or when did you first make this?
I would say when I was in my teenage years that I started to experiment, try to make this dish in the kitchen since my mom didn't want to teach me anything. It's kind of like grow up and learn on your own.
She didn't want. Is that was she trying to challenge you instead of being like no?
I don't know if it was a challenge or it was I didn't have patience for this.
She was threatened.
Honestly.
She was threatened by your power.
I can
By
relate to that
your
too,
power. If you train an assistant, you train a replacement. That's what they say. And she's like, no way, you're not making my chicken curry rice. And now here she is making her own chicken curry rice. What would you say? What would you say is a Christine Gopaul kind of like, little dash or twist or idea that you've put on it to make it something where it hits your soul and you're like, that is it right there.
Different seasoning. I would say like an addition. Not really different, more like additional.
Gotcha.
That would be a better. Like I'll take her recipe, watch her, and then I'll just add. Same thing with the Guyanese chow mein.
Gotcha. You imitate, and then you kind of evolution.
Add your own.
You add your own evolution to it.
I can relate to that. Goodness.
Nice. Absolutely. Tyler was on the show. He's been on the show a couple times. He's done a meatloaf, and the meatloaf has kind of passed from father to son, and this kind of idea how it's evolved through the years, which is so beautiful to watch. Because if you go back and watch little snapshots from the history of the making of the recipe, you just see a family together and like memories and dinners and ideas and cool stuff where you're like, man, we've been making this in the family meatloaf recipe for years and years and years. It's cool to watch something like that evolve. So Friday night we're gonna have like the latest evolution of this recipe.
Yes, sir.
Now, where did your mom learn to cook chicken curry rice?
To be honest, she learned by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of learning by yourself, right?
Right, learning by herself.
So that's what she's
she
doing.
just was like, learn by yourself.
She's like, I had to learn by myself.
You do it
You
by
do
yourself.
it. Yeah, and you did.
Tough love.
Yeah, but and the thing was, it forced you to go, okay, let me watch. Let me replicate that. Now I can replicate it. Now let me make it my own. What do I want to taste? So your different seasonings, do they change all the time, or do you have like some go-to seasonings?
Well, go-to seasonings.
Yeah?
Yes.
Nice. I like the secrecy. We're going to leave it on that.
We're gonna leave it.
I will say this. My girl Megan steps in. She says, I've had her chicken curry. All right, Megan, Wilbanks, listen, just between us, friends, between the girls, a rating of 1 to 10. How good was that chicken curry? Was it chicken curry rice that Megan had, or was it just the chicken curry?
Just chicken curry.
Megan says, pepper. Don't forget the pepper. I can make it for everyone. Teach my sister too. That was Kelly. Do we know Kelly? Hi, Kelly.
That's my sister.
Oh, your whole fam's in.
My family's in the
It is a
chat.
family affair tonight.
Your family's
I
in,
love
baby.
it.
Well, let me go ahead and bring this up just because I really like it. And I think it's super cute. Like, boom, that's what's happening right now. You know, so a huge shout out to Christine Gopaul for joining us tonight. This Friday we're having chicken curry rice, and it's not curry chicken, folks. It is chicken curry rice.
Exactly.
I like that. I love to learn, and sometimes you have to learn by making mistakes. And they go, "Hey, that's wrong."
Exactly.
Yeah, don't do that. Like, I thought they were macaroons and macarons. I thought macaroons. They're like, I'm like, are they macarons? They're like, what depends. And I'm like, wait, what? And they're like, there are different things. And I was like, no way. You know, but it's I'm looking forward to Friday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some music in the house, which is really cool. I'm looking forward to the new recipe.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. The chow mein last year was awesome.
Thank you.
It was really, really good. You know, we have here's a question for you. I'm going to ask you live because we're in the process of. So we have our first cookbook coming out. Hello. I even brought up. I try to be prepared. Unfortunately, I should have had it on the clipboard, and I'm just telling you guys out loud because this is kind of what we do to put it in the comments right here. Check that out. Let's see if it goes up. Give it the old wackadoo. So that is an Indie Pubs link that is going up to a shortcut where on December 3rd you can purchase our first cookbook. And all the recipes are provided by Chef Dane Brevoort. We did 12 beautiful recipes, kind of 13, with a little bit of story of KitchenKillaz space throughout. Which was really good, and we've had a lot of people excited about the book, and you know, I was talking to Mama Floyd, you know, as we do, and the team, you know, I'm inspired by all the people around me,
Right.
and we were like, man, for the second cookbook, and I'm going, people are already a second cookbook, like we don't even have our, okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do a second cookbook. Like we don't even know what we want to do. Like I was thinking about involving the community. Mama Floyd also had the same thing. She's like, man, you know, maybe, and I think she had reached out to me and said, hey, let me go back and do some research. I'll watch the previous shows. I'll see what recipes they used, and maybe we can reach out to the people that made those recipes, and we can have a bunch of different recipes in the book.
Right.
You know, so our
Right.
goal is 50 pages. That's what we're trying to get to, which is
Right.
usually it's two pages per recipe. So to have 25 recipes would put us right at 50, which would be super cool. Then a little bit of filler. We might have a 60-page book. So if we were to get 24, if we were to get 25 people, that'll give us 50 recipes. So if there's a recipe you would like to contribute and have it be in the next cookbook, I would love to get with you later on that if you'd be down.
Of course.
Would that be
yes.
cool?
Yeah, that'd be
The
totally
question
cool.
is now, is it going to be chow mein or the chicken curry?
Listen, we don't even know. It may be neither one of those things. That's one thing we're just not sure
something
about.
else.
You can go to that link right there, indiepubs.com, and you can pre-purchase our cookbook, available December 3rd. The recipes in there are absolutely fantastic. They span a bunch of different cultures and recipe ideas and ingredients from around the world, all different types, you know, which is super cool, man, the way Chef Dane did it. All personal recipes that he put in, which I'm super excited about. That is bum, 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 bum. So if I do that, so then I could do this. This is one of my favorite things, Christine. You can hit that button right there. I can go share screen, and I can pick up this one right here.
Hit that button.
Boom, like this, and I bring it back in. And I hit this button right here, and whack a doodle, baby. So there it is right there. You can go to that link in the chat, and there is the page. You're looking at it right there. You can pre-purchase it. You can also find it on Amazon, which is super cool, and Barnes & Noble, which is super cool. I'm really excited about that, working with my good friend Don. We publish with Clovercroft. So, like, we're published, baby.
Oh, excuse me.
So,
Published.
published book, providing Chef Christine Gopaul. Cook. I don't know. Tell me,
I
how do you
don't
become a chef?
know.
Is it training? Is it experience? Is it training? Is
It
it
is a-
certification?
it is a training,
Yeah,
yes.
is it a
It's
It's
a
got to be
training.
a lot, man. I mean, there's got to be so much to it. And like, you look at some of these chefs that have been cooking for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Then you got like your grandmother who's been cooking for the same amount of time and is amazing.
Yeah.
Better than the chefs
Chef
out there
grandma.
because she's been cooking since she was 4.
Right.
You know, it's like,
That makes sense.
those are some of that's why I think a lot of people enjoy the little mom and pop shops. You walk into a little place that specializes in this one thing and it's the best. You know,
Fire.
so yeah,
Absolute
man,
fire.
absolute fire. So I'm excited to have a recipe in that next cookbook. That's going to be awesome, man. That's going to be awesome. Tyler,
Sure.
are you a curry fan, Tyler?
I'll be honest, I have not had a chance. I never really gotten around to having any, like, I guess you can call
So
it
you-
Indian
you haven't
food
had
or
curry
anything like that.
before?
No.
No
Never.
curries at all.
Wow, really? Not even
Nope.
any other.
Nope.
Okay, I'm honored to be,
There you go.
The first.
It's gonna be that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's gonna
I-
be really good.
yeah.
So let's chat a little bit. Let's chat about. So you started cooking at a pretty young age.
Yes,
Yeah.
experimenting.
Experimenting. And how did it feel? Like, did you enjoy the process of cooking, or did you just enjoy the finished product? Like, what part of it was it out of necessity? Did you find a kindred connection to it as well? Was there a sense of like joy? Because you seem to enjoy it. You seem like happy when you talk about your recipes. Your eyes light up, and you get really happy, especially when you hear how much people love it.
Right.
You know, because it really is awesome, man. That chow mein was flying, baby. And I did flub a little bit because I wanted some leftover chow mein, and sometimes there's no food left.
I really thought there was going to be food left.
Oh.
I was gaming it up like, Billy, you're going to have a lot of food left over. I was like, I'm so sorry, Billy.
No.
Sold out.
No, yeah, no.
When it's
again.
that good.
So,
when it's that good.
We had a couple weeks ago. Asparagus was one of the things that was on the menu that evening, and I was just hyping up the asparagus all night long. And apparently, I did such a good job that they ate all the asparagus. So at the end of the show, there was
Oh
no
my
asparagus.
goodness.
They wound up. Some good friends set some aside for me. They're like, we knew it was going to go because you were pushing it, bro. If you want to eat something, don't push it because we're going to eat it all.
Right.
So we set it to the side, and I go, that's true though. It's so true.
you
It's
should have
so
said it was
true.
awful. You should have said it was terrible.
It was amazing. Cameron, Christine needs a book called How to Curry a Chicken in 10 Different Ways. Is that true?
It's my brother-in-law,
Wait a minute.
but of course he would write something like that.
Are there different ways to curry chicken?
There's
Is
many
currying a
different-
process? How to curry a chicken.
How to curry
Dude, Tyler, I feel like you and I are stepping into a world that we do not understand or can even remotely fathom the
So
depth
many
of.
different ways.
Nah,
Like,
I am not
wow.
cultured enough.
So what is your favorite? What is your go-to curry? Which type of curry?
West Indian for sure.
Yeah,
That's
just straightforward.
Just hands down. Like,
Really?
hey,
So
it's
Notice
something
the
I grew
lack-
up on.
All the different.
Notice the lack of hesitation.
Yeah,
there.
zero.
I-
There was
that was
no.
an answer.
There was
It's
no.
this or nothing.
There was no hesitation whatsoever. We're sitting down with Christine Gopaul. There it is. Community Conversations. Christine Gopaul. She's going to be providing delicious dishes for everybody on Friday night. We have a good crew coming in. I think we have about 15 to 17 people coming in, so I think we're good on the numbers. I always invite some more, but there's always inevitably things come up because it's the world, and they're like, "Hey, man, sorry, I'm not going to be able to swing by." So we're looking at about 15 to 16 people. I'm super excited. Actually, 15 to 16 people. Actually, no, 30 people. 30 people will be here. You need to cook chicken curry rice for 30 people.
Well, that's a normal thing in a Caribbean household to cook like very large.
Really?
I kid you not. Like,
and then the next couple of days it just gets better.
literally.
I'm so interested in the different ways to be able to do so many things. Chicken curry rice is your go-to.
Yes.
I dig it, man. That's super awesome. I will say this: 10 different things to curry. So aside from chicken, what is a go-to thing that you would curry?
I mean, I love my protein chicken.
Yeah.
But another, I guess, go-to curry would be probably vegetables, just because
Really?
I don't lean. I mean, there's so
curry
many. Don't make me
vegetables?
name
Yeah,
them.
no, you could, but yeah.
Curry vegetables. Let me. Yeah. Oh, good. Good to see.
We have people in the.
It was
chat.
good to see. So we got Devin, we got Casey, my man Nathan. We have Kyle Nunez, the biggity bad from, as you know, Trinidad, who you have laid down the gauntlet.
Yep.
You know, we have Plant Mom 9000. I'm Tyler's #1 fan.
Woo!
It's like, yeah,
I have a fan.
she's ready to rock and roll, baby. I can't wait for Christine to make some nice curry chicken. So, did you say you were going to do that at a previous? How did he know that? Because he said that before.
It was talked about making a chicken curry type
Oh
of
man,
deal.
it was
Last time?
the rumors.
It was speculation.
Kyle did his research.
He did.
He went back and he watched that show and he heard everything. He goes, "She's making curry."
He must have. There's no other explanation. We see what you're doing, Kyle.
Man.
Nathan Drew and rock out with your noodle out. Oh my god. Stop it.
Nathan, this is a
Tatiana.
family show.
Tatiana. I love Guyanese roti.
And
Roti?
bakes. Yes.
Roti. What are roti and bakes?
Roti?
It sounds like
I
a
would
dance.
say
A roti and bake.
They're actually two different.
I do the roti and bake. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
both round. I mean, hey.
yeah. Yeah. What is roti and bakes?
So roti and bake, they're both
Get
made
your
out of.
microphone closer.
They're both made
Yeah.
out
See
of.
how rich that sounds?
Testing.
Yeah. You want to get close? Have it sound rich? Yeah.
Billy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You got to get in deep, get that deep frequency of your voice.
I
That's
don't
what
think
makes
I
the
wanna do
boys.
that.
That's
So
what makes
unattractive
that's what makes the
for
boys
female
fall.
to do that.
Break out that radio
that's
voice.
that's where the boys fall in love, Christine, is when you talk in that low sultry register.
Oh my goodness.
So we have psychotics. It says get him, bestie.
You're my best friend.
Aw, man, you got the crew.
I tried.
Your crew showed up. Man, that's awesome. That's excellent. Tatiana, Michelle Hess. What's up, Michelle Hess? Good to see you. Woo. The mighty Michelle in the house, baby. Good to see you guys tonight. So, chicken curry rice. What type of rice do we use?
So, in part, you can use many different rice. Sticky rice, you can use, other rice.
I love sticky rice.
I particularly are using parboiled rice.
Hard boiled rice?
Parboiled.
Yes.
What
does that mean?
It's very easy to make.
Is it a way of
good.
What does par mean?
Parboiled, it means like partly boiled. So like you'd wash.
She's like, it's short for partly, Billy.
Yes.
God,
goodness
I'm like,
gracious.
what does par mean? It's short for partly, dude. Like just a little bit.
And you even heard her say it. You need to do this.
You need to do this.
Wash your rice.
Wash
it.
Wash your rice. Do it. Don't listen. Don't make me bring Tyler in for Tyler's teaching moment and tell you to wash your rice.
Wash it.
Wash your rice. So wash your rice.
Yes,
and
but that one in particular.
Then you're doing parboiled.
Yes.
Gotcha. And parboiled is partly boiled. So it's a texture thing, or do you cook it more after that to get it to where it needs to be through like another process where you're kind of like blending the two together? Like
I think it's more like there's different types of rice, as you guys know. I don't know all the rices in the world, but I definitely know like enriched rice is definitely different from sticky rice and parboiled rice. Parboiled rice is a little bit harder.
Okay. So it's a type of rice that you buy?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, I don't think I've ever had parboiled rice.
No, yeah.
Is that have you had parboiled rice, Tyler? Have you guys had
never.
Parboiled rice out there? Tatiana says chickpeas. What is that? Is she answering the question?
Quote unquote chana. We also call chickpeas chana.
Chana?
In our culture. Yes.
Nice. That's awesome. I like this. Kelly says 10 different things occur. You went with vegetables, number 2.
Yes.
What is your favorite vegetable, Tyler Garrettson? What are your like go-to vegetables? What are your guys' go-to vegetables? Ricky Ramos. Who's Ricky?
Another friend.
What's up, Ricky? Good to see you. We're with Christine Gopaul. Listen, Kelly is dropping a curry bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Duck curry.
Curry.
I will say this. Goat curry. If a lady made goat curry for me, I would dedicate my life to honoring her.
You
for
like goat curry?
All of eternity.
Okay.
Goat curry,
curry.
Bro. I'm a huge fan of oxtail, and I had manishwata one time.
Okay.
There was a gentleman who lived in my neighborhood, and my love language is food, and he knew this. So like I helped him out with his computer, and he goes, "You like food, right?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "My mother's coming over this weekend. She's flying in, and she's coming up, and she's going to make manishwata." And I go, "What is that?" And he tells me, and I go, "I will be there." And before I got in the front door, as I got to the front door, I could smell it. And I was just like, I am in love. What is this magic that I am smelling in my soul? What is it? And then I went and tasted it, and I went, oh, my God. And he's like, right? I was like, bro, that's awesome. And I fell in love with goat right away. And I love curry. Curry's so good. Goat curry, Kelly. Duck curry. Duck's one of my favorite things. Lamb, another one of my favorite. Who are you, Kelly? Did God create you? Is that what happened? Are you made by God to be put in front of me, bringing my 3 favorite things up immediately? Like, what is going on right now, Kelly?
And then I see fish curry. What is this gilbaka?
I was about to bring this up. Gilbaka fish. What is gilbaka fish?
So it's
is it a
mostly,
type of fish?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually, I can't find the American word for that, but that's the cultural word. We call it gilbaka. It's normally found in like the coast of I would say the upper South America continent.
Okay.
And that's where you'll mostly find that they're huge fishes.
Really?
I mean, they weigh, I don't know, maybe some of my peoples can help me out how much they weigh. They can weigh up to 30 and more pounds.
I would eat that
they're
whole thing.
They're really, really big.
Do you know what branzino is? Have you heard of branzino? No. I heard of branzino when I was watching Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. He went and had dinner with Gwen Stacy and her family, and they were, well-to-do, and they ate some dishes that he had never had, branzino, and it's like an entire fish.
Right.
You can cook it different ways, however you want to cook it, but you eat the entire fish. Like they just bring you the entire fish, and it just flakes off.
Scales or no scales?
It's up to you. So they do what you need, but the way that it's cooked, you could eat it and it wouldn't be a problem. And especially if they fry it. I like the fried one. It's fantastic. I did a pan broiled one that they did. Holy smokes, dude! I went back the very next night and got exactly the same thing.
Same thing.
It was so good.
It
so I would eat.
familiar.
I would eat a 30-pound gilbaka fish. I will eat the entire thing.
It's so good.
Okay, Psychotic says a type of catfish from South America.
There you go. See, my
I gotcha. I will say this. I always heard catfish can be really bony, and that was a reason that people didn't eat catfish was because it was so bony, but I heard it was good.
It
was just a lot of work.
It is. Catfish is pretty bony.
But there's also something that you see in the South, specifically, like people who eat catfish in the South. The reason why they use it is because it specifically absorbs flavors very well.
Yes. I
Really?
second that.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I like Tyler. Tyler's always got good information, man. He's always going to be there with like a fun little fact. He's an educator.
Thanks for that,
An
Tyler.
educator. And then
You got it.
Devin says that fish curry needs some good
Mangoes and tamarind.
Tamarind.
I agree.
And tamarind is another seasoning.
Yes.
A type
No,
of-
it's not seasoning. It's a type of fruit. Fruit.
Ooh, I love fruit. Tamarind. What is a tamarind? What is it? What is it similar to something maybe I've heard? Dumb it down a little bit for me because I've only had some simplistic fruits.
No,
Nothing
it's
too
okay.
crazy.
I wish I could show you.
Because I love mangoes. Actually, you know what? We have the internet at our disposal.
Yes.
TAMARID.
Yes. No.
TAMARIND.
There you go.
Tamarind. I like that, Tyler. That was awesome. This is tamarind here.
They grow on trees just like mangoes do. They hang off of the tree.
So let's go ahead. I want to bring that up real quick. I want to say, bum, 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 bum. Let's do a little ba-da-ba-ba-bop. A little do-do-do-do-do-do. So this is tamarind right here.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And so you these are pods. You break these pods, you crush them. Do you
Yes.
take the seeds from inside the pods or you use the whole thing?
You take the seeds from inside of the pods. I
Gotcha.
mean, some people may cook it whole.
Sure.
But, I mean, it
And
just
this
depends
is
on the person.
this is a traditional seasoning or something like this
yes.
with the culture.
Additional, yeah, to that dish.
Oh, to that dish.
To that dish, like curry.
Okay. And mangoes.
Yes.
Really?
That's a must for
Bro,
fish
I love
curry.
mangoes.
Absolutely.
Mangoes, yeah.
I love mangoes. That's that's one of my favorite things. Mango. What did I
Never go
have?
wrong with mangoes.
It'd be
You can't go wrong with
specifically
mangoes.
green mango, though.
Green
not
mango.
Not the ripe mangoes.
Ooh,
mangoes.
green mangoes.
You've ever had, but it's
Go on,
like
go
a
on.
game changer when
Okay.
there's mangoes. I don't know
Yeah.
if Kyle can relate, but we do put mango in fish curry, and it's like so good.
Really?
You wouldn't believe it.
That's
but
that's
it's
got to be
true.
something.
No,
That's got
I
to be something along those same lines with like when they do plantains, because you can do like you could do
There you
regular
go.
ripened plantains, and then you got green plantains.
Yep.
I am going to do this real quick. I would like to say, so walk me through the green mango. What's going on there?
Green mango.
Yeah,
it's not. It's not sweet like the ripe mango, so it gives that flavor, like not the sweet and sour flavor inside of the curry, but just to add on to the flavor of the curry.
Gotcha. Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't think of it that way. So
Yes.
it complements.
See,
it complements
complements it. Yes.
I got that 100%. So let's talk about this real quick because this is I just did a little Google, a little chicken curry rice. So this is this and it could be served in many forms, I imagine. Is the chicken normally cut up? Is it shredded? Is it left together? Like, what is your idea? Do you do slices, and can you do it any way you want it?
So, myself, preferably,
Yeah.
I'd like my chicken bone in.
Bone. Oh yes.
The bone
That's it,
inside
man.
of the chicken
The
gives
flavor?
it its flavor.
Yeah, because the bones.
100%.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It just gives it its
100%.
flavor.
Just
I mean, they even make broth from bone. They make bone broth. They use that. They use the marrow. They use that. Like they'll take something, and we'll be able to take it and separate the two. You have your proteins over here. Then you have your carcass, if you will. It's the proper term, folks. I know it is morbid. However, you boil that. You let it go for a while, and the things you can do with it is absolutely incredible. So I think bone in is absolutely awesome.
Definitely.
Awesome. So would you, if you had to do something like you see on screen, would you cook it bone in, fully cook it, and then separate it, leave the bone in while you're cooking it so you're able to get those flavors, but then...
It stays in the whole time.
You just leave it in the whole time. I love that.
And then the person who consumes it, they peel it apart.
Oh, so they're getting like a whole thigh, a whole everything.
Traditional way of eating. I mean, it's chopped up into bite size.
Okay.
But when they take that bite, they'll
Yeah.
just take the bone out. You don't just like take it out for them. It's just like just take it out.
Tyler, we're going to talk about it. How are you feeling about that, sir?
It just sounds so good.
It does sound so good. It sounds incredible. And I'm super excited. Like, we tried to, I was talking to my good friend, Chef Eric Youngs, the other day. Yes, I name drop because we're supposed to. We're in the business, baby. The voodoo chef himself. The business. The business.
Billy.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you got it, you got it. Oh, you got it too.
I think we all got it.
I think we do.
Oh, fantastic. Wait, Tyler, you're good.
Hello.
Give me a little business.
Business.
Christine, hit me with a little business.
I can't do business.
Do a regular one. Business.
Business.
There you go. Now do a little higher. Business.
Business.
There you go.
Sounds so goofy.
Business. Little 3-part harmony with Christine Gopaul singing about business, baby.
Business.
Business. Okay, so let's see. It's called catfish. It has a yellowish color. Okay, it's called catfish.
I love how they
Chandra.
go in the description.
I love Chandra. I don't know what's going on with her, but I feel like I have a kindred energy connection to Chandra. I've never met her in my whole life, but like I feel like I'm pretty
That's
susceptible
Mama
to like
Gopaul.
to like
Just like there's Mama Floyd.
yeah
Mama
to like
Gopaul.
common energies, like very very like I feel safe. I feel safe with you, Mama Gopaul. I do. I feel safe.
Wait. Hold up. Are you reading this comment that I'm reading here? That the Hassa curry is famous to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Hassa is it armored?
But like armored catfish. Anybody else picturing just a catfish in a suit of armor?
I do want to get back to this, but I have to put up the fact that even Kelly gave us a little business.
You guys would love Kelly's energy. Like, she's down for it all.
I love it already.
She
Love
has
it. Love it. Love it.
business. That was beautiful, man. Hassa curry is famous to Guyana too. Hassa is an armored catfish.
That's what it is here in America.
I
Armored
do.
catfish.
I do picture an armored catfish. I picture like He-Man with Battle Cat when the cat had the armor on it, but a catfish with armor. Would it have laser beams attached to its head?
We need AI for this. AI just needs to make this image for us.
Man, if we had,
I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's very common here in
Yeah,
Florida.
really?
It's
So-
a black fish
Okay.
that literally has scales, black scales. You
Okay.
can just tear it off when you cook that.
Really?
Bad boy. I'm kid you not.
Christine's cold-blooded, baby. She's like, just
Like,
tear it
just-
off when you cook it. That's awesome.
But the question is, and
Don't
I'm
put
sure
a fish
all
in
our
front of
southern-
Christine.
I'm sure all of our southern watchers are thinking this as well. Can you noodle these catfish?
Can you noodle the fish?
Have you ever?
That'll be something that I.
Do you know what noodling is?
I know. I've seen.
That's
I think I've
something
seen
new.
So
noodling.
that is when somebody jumps into a lake, finds a dark, deep area where not deep, but it's just like a little
Dark
hole.
and deep.
It's just a little hole where these catfish like to hide.
Where my
And
dreams
they
live.
put their hands in this hole, hoping there's a catfish in there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then use their fingers.
I've never seen
They
that.
use their fingers as essentially bait for these catfish. They
Bro.
bite down on these guys' arms.
Yeah.
And that's how they fish
Yeah.
for these catfish.
I recommend what Tyler's talking about is incredible. I recommend YouTubing a couple of them. These catfish are massive.
Noodling
And
Huge.
catfish.
It's called noodling.
You'll see them just they'll get into the river or get wherever they are, and they're right at the bank. And the bank may be up to their shoulders, maybe,
Right.
and they have their hand underwater and they find like this hole.
Where do they do this noodling technique?
Where's the
Liter-
noodling happen, Tyler?
Literally anywhere in the southeast.
In the south.
Louisiana, Alabama,
Literally.
Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, literally pretty much
So
anywhere.
right in the waters of this very sunshine state, we're noodling. You know,
Okay,
The
I've never heard
they
anybody
reach
catch.
in, they let the catfish bite. Not bite. They're not.
Yeah.
It's not Anakin Skywalker.
Right.
It's not what's going on. Hopefully not. Has there ever been?
No, they don't have teeth like that.
Oh man, imagine what that would feel like to allow this massive fish to just, and then you just pull it out, and you fight it, and you take the whole thing out, and you catch it.
That's something different. I'm gonna definitely Google that tonight.
Bro, we're next year, 1 year
I
from
guarantee you are going to find a video of some rather large guy, like about my
now,
size,
a large man.
probably bigger,
Bigger.
and he probably shirtless,
Shirtless.
jumping into a lake and putting.
Wow.
All right, here we go, guys. We're going to get this catfish. It's going to be awesome. It's going to sound pretty much exactly like that.
He says he has the accent. It's gonna be awesome.
We're
I've
gonna get some
never heard
bigots.
anybody catch armored catfish. I just know they catch it
Just
with
catch 'em.
cast net.
Yeah,
Actually.
cast it out.
Yeah, you can't really catch it with the
Gotcha.
traditional fishing
So
rod.
you said you're bone-in chicken,
Yes.
chicken curry rice. So we're talking thighs, we're talking legs. What are we talking here?
All.
So that's all
Chicken
your that's your
breasts,
the
everything.
whole
The whole
thing.
chicken. It's
So
just
you
cut
do
up
all
whole.
of it.
Yes.
But you leave the bone in the sections that have bone in. So you leave the bone
Yes,
into the
everything
legs,
stays
leave the
intact.
bone in the thighs, but the
Yes.
breasts themselves, then you're able to kind of take that
Yes.
and you dice that up.
Which is easier to
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
to
yeah.
most people.
Yeah, of
but
course.
the whole chicken, like a
Yeah.
whole chicken, you take that and cut it up into bite-sized
That's what I'm
pieces.
talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Every day I'm noodling. Oh yeah, I read that before you even finished that, Nathan, and that's exactly what Nathan said. He says every day I'm noodling in the music song of Every Day I'm Hustling. Every day I'm noodling, noodle. It's crazy. Noodle.
That's funny. Oh my goodness.
Noodling, Christine Gopaul. I've never been noodling, but I have seen videos of it, and it looks terrifying.
I'm definitely gonna look that up.
I mean, I will also say
I like
this.
fishing, so
Yes.
I'm just saying I might try this.
On the other side of
out.
my terror is curiosity. Hello. However, I'm interested because a year from now, you can go noodling with Christine Gopaul. It's going to happen the end of October 2025, where I'm really excited about. We're going to all go noodling together.
We'll launch that website too.
We're going to
guess so.
noodling with Christine Gopaul.
Christine Gopaul noodling. What?
Apparently, I'm bringing the GoPro.
We already have a GoPro for Gopaul. Stop it.
Gopaul's go
GoPro.
GoPro.
Go noodling.
Gopaul goes noodling.
Gopaul goes noodling.
With GoPro.
It
It writes itself.
That was like perfect. That is hilarious. This is going to be a great Friday.
It's
As
gonna
I
be
can
so
tell
much-
it.
it's gonna be
It's
so
gonna be so
much
much fun.
Oh, man, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Christine. I really appreciate it. I know you're a working woman. She does many things throughout the day. She saves lives. She's a bit of a superhero. Maybe
Let me stop.
maybe an assassin at night who comes for your hearts, ladies and gentlemen.
More like slave
You can get your own hero music. Yeah, it's like
Thank
8-bit
you.
Nintendo. Maybe
Where's
a little.
my cape?
Maybe a little. Where is your
Yes.
cape? I would say you look beautiful as always.
you.
Gorgeous. She says, I'm coming from work. I had to do this in 10 minutes. And I go, you what? I was like, okay. She's like, 11 in 10 minutes.
I'll be there in 5.
Yeah.
Literally walk up in 5 minutes
doing
till.
it, like you're doing it all the same time. Like you're driving. You're like, okay.
Literally,
there we go.
Billy, the struggle was real.
Yeah.
You don't understand, but I made it happen.
No, I'm super excited, man. It's gonna be. We had a great time last year. It was so much fun. The food was absolutely amazing. The smell in the house was amazing. It was so like savory and warm and welcoming, and felt like family and friends. It was just such a beautiful thing, and I think that's one of my favorite things about this, especially when we talk about those family dishes, because we were talking about the history, the heritage comes to those dishes. You know, the history of your mom making it, the history of whoever made it before her, your grandmother, great grandmother. Even though if they didn't teach your mom, like your mom's like you learned.
Right.
And her mom did the same thing to her. And I think that is awesome to see the natural evolution of something. And everybody along the way has had to figure it out themselves. They make it happen. They put a little beautiful twist. And we have it on Friday night, ladies and gentlemen, which I'm extremely excited for. Chicken curry rice. And if you're lucky, because I'm a dark meat guy, I love the bone in. The thighs, the legs. Are we talking about chicken? I think so. That's where I am. No, I like chicken breast too. It's delicious, but man, that dark meat, I'm so happy you do bone in because I think that adds a lot to it.
Like I said, it definitely adds the flavor versus just doing the regular chicken breast, which you can do. Kids prefer that. Some people prefer no bone.
Yeah.
But definitely the flavor is there with the bone.
So when you're seasoning the curry, do you also, I imagine, you also season the chicken? Do you do the same type of seasoning? Is there a balance? Do you let the chicken cook by itself and let the curry and the rice carry all the flavor? Like, how do you normally do that with your seasoning? Do you season everything, or do you kind of pick and choose?
It's sort of the similar process of chow mein at the beginning, at least, where
Okay.
you marinate the chicken overnight to get it that flavor.
Stop it.
You're making me hungry.
You
over
had
here.
me at
Come on.
overnight. I love it. Fantastic. Okay, so
Making
you
me hungry
marinated
over here. Come
overnight.
on.
Yes.
Are you like 24 hours, 12 hours? So you're going to prep this on Thursday night?
Yes.
Nice. Excellent. And does the chicken come out of the marinade and the marinade goes away, or is the marinade part of the dish? How do you do with
Stays
it?
inside.
Really?
And
So
it'll
it
be
becomes
cooked
part of everything.
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious! Because I've seen a lot of marinades where you. I know.
dead over here.
I
He's
think
like
Stop.
dead.
I think I heard a Homer
Stop.
Simpson. That's what I thought I actually heard. I go, my brain is playing a trick on me. I'm glad you said something because then I looked up and I caught Tyler at the tail end of the. I was like, oh yeah, man. So this is gonna be a whole chicken marinated for 24 hours. The marinade comes in, the chicken comes in, everything gets put together, and
Yes.
it all gets cooked together.
Yes, sir.
Holy smokes! Now, how long of a process would you say prep is when you get back from the store and you have all your stuff on the counter? To the time that you eat that first bite. Like, how much time do you think it takes to get from counter to plate?
I would say aside from the marinating overnight,
of course.
it would be like 1 hour the most, but
Oh,
really,
really?
30 to 45 minutes.
So in
Chicken
an
doesn't take
hour
long
you
to
can
cook.
knock it out.
No.
And
Yeah, literally.
you're saying you guys normally do really big batches for a lot of
Yes,
people. So you can
yes.
do like 10, 15 seatings,
Yes.
15 covers in 45 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about. So Christine the Flower Queen. Sorry. Curry
Curry
Queen.
The Curry queen.
The curry queen. From her mom is what she's saying. She's saying, so, there was some education, some motivation, all the women in this beautiful family. That's what I'm saying. Who's Crystal? Your best friend?
That's my cousin, actually.
Damn. You got so many people in here. I lost track already. That's your
So many
cousin.
people.
Yes.
Is she younger or older?
She's a little bit older, not that much, maybe a year or
Has
two.
she had your cooking? Do you guys get to
Not
kick
yet.
it? Really?
Not
Is she
yet.
local? Where does she live?
No, she lives in New York.
New York. You have plenty of time to get here by Friday.
Yeah, well, there's no excuse.
I know, for real.
Tell me
No
I'm wrong.
excuse.
You better fly here. I'll pick you up.
Airline fare is very good right now.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's awesome, dude. Airline fare is absolutely fantastic, Crystal. So I'm excited to see you on Friday night. I'm really excited. I think Tyler's excited. Tyler, are you excited to see Crystal on Friday night? I'm excited to see her.
I mean, hey, come on down.
better-
Seriously, there's
you
no
better
excuse.
come on down,
You
Crystal.
got plenty of advance notice.
The Curry Queen. Stop it. I want to edit the name of the show right now and have Christine Gopaul, the Curry Queen.
No way.
We
I
need
can't
shirts.
take that title.
So you can go to thecurryqueen.com,
Oh my goodness,
which is a
really?
brand new website we just launched today.
Yeah, we got Kyle doing that right now,
We have-
despite the fact that he's been challenged in this
Tyler, I would say, like, that sounded like a serious, genuine.
Oh, 100%.
And it kind of sounded a little bit like a poke to me too. Like
Yeah.
she
Like-
was giving a little in the shoulder. Like, you think huh? You keep talking smack, Jack, but where you at? Nowhere. Nowhere. So Kelly says, I want to come. I'm in the mountains. Which mountains? Which mountains does Kelly reside in?
She is in Colorado.
She's a mountain lady in Colorado.
Yes.
Well, fantastic. I love that. That's
Still no
that-
excuse.
oh.
Still no excuse.
I
No
know.
excuse.
They need to be here.
Don't make me Google airfare from Colorado to Orlando. You can fly right in. Actually, you could fly into Sanford. It might be cheaper. And Sanford's not that far away. We're like,
She'll be here like literally days after. We
Who's
do
that?
it. My sister. She's actually coming for Thanksgiving.
come in
but
early. Just a little
she's
bit early.
Just a
Just a little.
little
Come
bit,
and hang
just a
out with
tiny
me,
bit.
Christine, and Tyler. It's
There's
going to
no
be a great time.
There's no excuse.
You're going to
Just-
have
just
good
get down
food.
here.
We're going to play plenty of music. Nobody sleeps in this house. I'm just kidding. But there's always somebody up doing something. So you may wake up at 2:30 in the morning. Somebody's watching Captain America quietly. We manage our own time. If you want to play some video games, we probably got video games going on. If you want to do T-shirt making, any type of crochet making or handicraft, we probably have that going on as well. So when you're here, you're just going to have fun. It's going to be like kindergarten for adults. Like, you just go in and make finger paintings.
Definitely.
There is also nap time.
It's like
Nap time is scheduled in.
Yeah, nap time.
I have to remember that. I never take advantage of nap time. That's a great idea, Tyler. The last thing I even thought about was rest.
Look, nap time is wasted on the young. That's all I'm saying.
Wasted on the young.
How about curry wasted?
It's my
Curry
Bro,
wasted.
we're gonna get
you
curry
need, like,
wasted.
Make a meme for
We're gonna
that.
get curry wasted on Friday night.
Just
Bro.
like chocolate wasted from the
Yes,
from Grown Ups.
we're getting curry wasted
You're
with
getting curry
Christine
wasted.
Gopaul this
You get
Friday
that
night.
curryitis.
Kitchen Killaz live at 9:05. Kitchen curryitis. Listen, prepare your recliners, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare your bedding, if you will, your couches. Wherever you go. If you have a big beanbag chair, one of those cool little big bowl wicker chairs with a huge cushion that kind of sits in the thing that you can.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Oh,
those.
yeah.
What are those called, Tyler? You're full of incredible information. Do you know what those chairs are called?
Nope.
Do you guys know it? Okay. Uno, Star Wars, curry, wasted, and nap time. Listen, Kelly, you got to stop this,
Stop.
okay? Who is Kelly? Who is she? Why is she so...
That's my younger sister.
Why are you so
small.
far
Stop.
away from me, from my heart?
Especially Star Wars. Come on.
Right.
I'm a huge Star Wars nut. Come on.
Does Kelly have friends, family? Is she running a business up in Colorado? What is she doing?
Her husband is in the military.
Do we
and
like
they're
him?
Stationed. I do. He
Okay,
actually was
we
in
like
here
him.
earlier.
We like him.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
We like him.
We like him. What's his name?
Cameron.
Hello, Cameron. Thank you for being a fantastic
Should be
husband.
right there with Kelly.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Watching
saying.
this.
Happy
Yes.
Veterans Day,
You
Cameron.
guys can get
Aw.
discount. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Happy Veterans Day, and also maybe military discounts for flights Thursday or even
saying.
Friday. We don't start till 9 to 5 p.m. You guys can swing in
I'll
up
pick you
until bro. You have the chef of the
me
night
up.
Just be there.
getting ready to all the way to the
Be
airport
here.
to pick you up in a fantastic car, by the way.
Literally no excuse.
Thanks.
Muscles and power.
Literally no excuse.
Thanks.
And beauty. That's what I think of Christina Gopaul and her car.
Oh, stop the hype.
Muscles, Power, and Beauty.com. You can go there right now. It's a brand new website. We just
Billy.
launched just a moment ago. There goes Kyle back to GoDaddy. Damn it, Billy. Another domain. I'm going to put this up real quick. Give me a second, guys. So thank you for joining us tonight. This is a community conversation with Christine Gopaul, and that's a beautiful look right there. Nailed it. It's the look in the eyes that's dangerous. So, a question for you. Somebody reached out to me. A couple people have reached out to me. They say, "Hey, when you do the community conversations, can you please play a song at the end?" And I go, "I will leave that up to our guest." So, would you be okay with me playing a song?
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Why would I deny that?
I don't know. People are weird.
Not me.
People do weird things, even if it's
I'm,
weird
I'm
to
not
me.
considered people no
It
longer.
may not
People
be
is no
weird
longer
to
me.
them. And Tyler, I'm not gonna force you to be on camera while I play a song, Tyler. But Christine, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Of course.
So I'm excited about Friday. I'm super stoked. Chicken curry rice coming out. Awesome, with parboil rice.
Yes.
The whole chicken, bone in, baby.
I'm sure our viewers would agree with me. It doesn't taste good unless you eat it with your hands.
Oh. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Eat
Glendale
with your
says, "Yeah,
hands.
play the song, baby."
Really?
I subscribed.
Aww.
Did Cameron subscribe? I would say
He will.
if he did, I will send him a digital high five.
Make sure Cameron subscribes.
That's what I'm saying. Christine's like, "Yo, get the digital high five, dog. Get it." Well, let me plug this in real quick. I'm gonna play. I was working on "Long Day" by Matt. Do you know who Matchbox 20 is?
No, but you can enlighten me.
I love it.
Uncultured swan. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
My
Damn,
apologies.
I thought I took him out. I forgot his microphone. He's still there, Christine. What do you say, you uncultured swine?
Yeah, it's from Toy Story.
She's like, "What? You don't know who
Mr.
Matchbox 20 is?"
Mr. Potato Head calls Ham, the piggy bank, uncultured swine.
Oh, that's so.
Oh man, no, that's a. I like how it was just a booming voice out of the nether. "You uncultured swine."
It's okay.
I was like, "Goodness gracious, great balls of fire." So this is a different song that I'm working on. It's not even the song I'm going to play, but this is a song. I think. Let me make sure. Let me hit the buttons. I'm not even going to play the whole song. I just started playing it the other day. I was telling Michelle, I was like, "I need to figure out a chorus. I need to figure out like how to play the chorus, like, because I want to keep it chill, because the chorus can get big, you know. I'm like, I'm not trying to get big. I'm trying to take it easy. But how can I have impact in the chorus if I don't hit that big note?
Exactly.
So I had to figure it out. Well, I'm almost there, but I'll play this part. It's sitting by the overcoat, the second shelf, the note she wrote that I can't bring myself to throw away. Also reach, she said, for no one else but you. You won't turn away. Someone else is gone. So it's called "Long Day" by Matchbox 20. It's such a beautiful song.
It is.
Dude, the lyric right here, I try to close my eyes and see what Rob Thomas was seeing when he was writing the song.
Right.
It's sitting by the overcoat, the second shelf, the note she wrote that I can't bring myself to throw away.
That's beautiful already.
The second shelf, the note she wrote, he can't throw it away, man. It may not even, it's something from his, you know, that kindred connection. I want to cry just in that first part. What great emotion he's able to evoke.
Right.
And it's beautiful, man. "I'm sorry about the attitude I need to get when I'm with you, but no one else would take this shit from me. I'm so terrified of no one else but me. I'm here all the time. I won't go away."
Why is the song relatable?
Right?
Why is the song hitting like so deep right now?
How many times I want to say to people, like, "I'm sorry about the attitude I need to give when I'm with you, but no one else would take this shit from me. And I'm so terrified of no one else but me. Like, I'm here all the time. I won't go away."
Exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's me. Hell, I can't get myself to go away. Hey, yeah. Well, it's me. And he goes, "Yeah, well, I can't get myself to go away." But so I got to keep it chill.
Right.
So then when I decided to come up with this, "Oh, well, it's me. Hey, well, I can't get myself to go away. Yeah. Well, it's me. Yeah, well, I can't get myself to go away. Oh, God, it didn't feel this way now. Reach down your hands in your pocket, pull out some hope for me. It's been a long day all the way. Ain't that right? I know, Lord, your hands won't stop it. Just keep you trembling. It's been a long day all the way. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Ain't that right? And I was like, okay, I think I can evoke enough emotion by singing the chorus that way, but I got to bring it down. So I think I got it, but that's not even the song I want to play. That's just the song that was up. This is With You. This is off our new album. We have a new album. We haven't told anybody. Just our close friends and family. We haven't really pushed it. But on December 7th, we're going to be at Castledor Studios doing a live performance of the album.
Okay.
And we're going to have Chef Dane, the recipe creator, in the house cooking some of the dishes from the recipe book.
Okay.
So we're doing that on December 7th. It's going to be a closed thing, maybe 20 people. You know, keep it real small. You are more than welcome to join us.
Oh, thank
Please
you,
let me
Billy.
know. December 12th, you can find both Chef Dane and I at Barnes & Noble and Dr. Phillips doing a book signing. We get to do a book signing. How cool is that?
That's awesome.
A
Billy.
huge shout out to Dawn Burnett. She's our marketing and PR coordinator. She put it together. She was like, hey, I believe in this book.
Boop, boop.
She got us in touch with the publisher. I had to do the selling. All she could do was the meeting. You know, and like they liked the book as well. So we worked hard on it. A huge shout out to Shane and Clovercroft Publishing for working so closely with us on it. Chef Dane for providing the recipes. Dawn for making the whole thing happen. You know, like huge link. You know, before that, Dane and I had a book, but we didn't know. I learned so much from this process. How to make a book look like a book. How to make it an actual, like, beautiful looking, awesome cookbook. We had the information, but structure's vital. Vital, vital, vital. And Clovercroft Publishing was able to push that forward. So, new album out. It's out on Spotify right now. We haven't told anybody except the people that listen. We haven't pushed it yet. So, live listening party.
You like to say yours.
Yeah. December 7th at Castledor Studio, live listening party. I have a full band coming in, so I'm going to be playing with a full band that night. Tyler's going to be playing a little bass for me.
Okay, Tyler.
Which I'm super excited for. That's exactly what it sounds like. You know, it's Billy-izing the Matchbox. If you sang She's So Mean, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, dude, I love that song. Listen, Kelly, I can't right now. Okay, I'm already emotionally invested because of the Uno and Star Wars thing. And then the goat thing as well.
But you got to do one day for her.
Oh, that's a beautiful song.
You have to.
One day. She's so mean. How about this? I would say when Kelly comes to a show. How about this?
All right, that's a way to bring
Okay,
Kelly
hold
down
on.
here.
Let's compromise because that's big. That's a big ask for me to learn a song. I can learn a song for you in a couple minutes, and my investment is just time. Hers is money and time and space and all that good stuff. And plus, I want to meet Cameron. Sounds like a cool dude. You know, unless you're deployed, then we'll come to you. Give us the kitchen. KitchenKillaz does travel. You know, so,
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's so it'd be really cool. But I will say this: join us on Friday night. I imagine she's going to jump in on Friday night.
Yes, she will.
So we actually, you know what? I totally forgot about this. This is what we're doing. We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/KitchenKillaz. It's how we pay for this whole thing. Fridays we do for free. We've done free shows for 8 years. You know, and we want to keep it for free. You know, she says, "I'll come. Don't you play with me." We do want to keep it for free, and we do keep it for free. And KitchenKillaz operates. I'll be completely transparent. We operate at a loss. Where we do it because we love to do it, and we're working on the Patreon thing. And Patreon is the best way to contribute. You can sign up to be a monthly Patreon, all the way from $2 a month,
Right.
which is cool, to I think $100 a month. You know, so and we have people that are in all the tiers. And a huge shout out to our Patreon patrons. It's because of them we have the finances to have a cookbook, to have an album, and that's why we keep the shows for free. You know, so people always ask, they're like, "How much do you charge to do that?" And I go, "Charge? I'm just honored to do it." Like, let's rock and roll,
Yeah.
It's for
baby.
the love of music and food, baby.
So,
Yeah, right.
Kelly, if you wouldn't, now you don't have to become a Patreon. You don't have to take that big of a step. $2 is
I'll come, don't play. Look, she said she'll come.
a lot of money. Oh, I saw it. We're going to get there. $2 is a lot. But if you could post it on your social media, come into the show on Friday night and remind me of that. Send me. Yo, you commented in YouTube. I'll just go back and watch it. You don't have to do anything else. I'm sorry that I'm asking you to do anything. Great recommendation. She So Mean's a great song. I think I could do well with that. I think I could. We'll find out, and I'm going to do it for you, Kelly, my goat curry mistress. Hello.
Oh my goodness.
So we do have a new album out. I'm going to play one of the songs from that new album called With You. It's my mom's favorite. My mom's like, "Hey, you need to put a Happy Poppy song on there," and she's right. I get it. You know, so I'm going to go ahead and play this. This is called With You. This is off the latest album. Again, you can look at it on Spotify. The title of the album is With You.
Okay.
You know, so I hope you guys like this. Thanks. And again, a huge shout out to Christine Gopaul. I'm going to force her to sit awkwardly on camera with me but you get to read the lyrics with me. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know. Are you a lyric girl? Do you like listen to the lyrics, or do you hear the vocals as an instrument?
Both
I like that.
equal.
Okay. Check. Hello. That's a lot of reverb. We'll get on that after. It's a little too wet for me. weird that I would say that. But I will get into that later. So, with you, I wanted to write a song about things that made me happy. Like, I connect to writing songs about things that, are tough. One of my friends, Jimmy, goes, "Man, you're such a great writer, and you write great happy songs." And my mom's like, "We love to hear you happy." And I'm like, let me take their advice. I'm going to write a song about the things that make me happy. Like, simple things like Star Wars and Jurassic Park. So, like, let's do it. I don't need a capo. Hello, capo. Goodbye, capo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I had to remember to start like that. I always used to forget. Always. I don't know why. To the A. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. 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 I wanna fly to the moon on a superstellar flight. I wanna sit with you and watch us planet change from night to night. Hold your hand as cameras start and satellites are by. I wanna be with you. I wanna travel to the corners of the earth that by a slide. I wanna snap the pics that bake it to our memories at night. Hug you on a spy, that's how way by. I wanna be with you as we wake in the morning. I wanna be the one you're holding. You said it felt like home as we're laying all alone. As I'm feeling love and fantasy take hold of me. The feeling that I wanna be with you. Then I gotta do the ba-da-ba-pops. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm sorry.
That's so funny. Oh man. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I wanna dance with you to harvest moments, soak the Mona light. I wanna read Jurassic Park while you bathe in candlefire. Fall asleep to soul and when I'm holding you at night. I wanna be with you. I wanna listen to your stories and work hard to make you smile. I wanna hear your laughing sassy voice without a doubt. Jump into a moment where your lips are close to mine. I wanna be with you as we wake in the morning. I wanna be the one you're holding. You said it felt like home as we're laying all alone. As I'm feeling love, a fantasy take hold of me. A feeling that I wanna be with you. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. 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 Come with me, let's run away, so far away. And won't you set us free to a brighter day, so far away. And won't you come with me, let's run away, so far away. And won't you set us free to a brighter day, so far away. And as we wake in the morning, I wanna be the one you're holding. You said it felt like home as we're laying all alone. As I'm feeling love and fantasy take hold of me. A feeling that I wanna as we wake in the morning. I wanna be the one you're holding. You said it felt like home as we're laying all alone. As I'm feeling love and fantasy take hold of me. A feeling that I wanna be with you. Do a little ba-da-ba-pops with me. Is it okay? It's super easy. We'll do it.
I can't. We're on live TV.
It's just 6 times.
Can I pass it to Tyler?
Hold on. Well, Tyler's unmuted. He's got his own microphone.
I can't.
How about we'll do the first. We'll just keep on going, and if you want to jump in, jump in.
Okay.
Is that
there
cool?
we go. That sounds much better.
Here we go, Tyler. Stand by. Let me bring up the cameras. There's Tyler. Here we go. You ready, Tyler?
Oh yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. 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 Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
did a little bit.
No, I heard you, baby. I heard you. You guys sounded beautiful. Thanks for doing that with me. That was awesome.
I tried.
That was excellent. I got a huge shout out. I didn't realize that was a thing. That bada bapas. I just kind of did it. Jay, the great Commodore, used to play that part on his ukulele.
Oh, wow.
Boo, 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 boo. It's beautiful, man.
Okay.
So when he stepped away from the project, I missed that sound so much, and I was like,
Aw.
man, I'll never be able to replicate. I can't do uke and guitar at the same time.
Right.
But I was just like, oh, let me see if I got ba da ba 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 ba. Then one night I was playing a show, and I had to glance out, and sometimes you can't really see anybody because the lights are really bright.
Right.
Sometimes when the lights move around, it opens up this little window where you can see people.
Right.
And I hit that part, that ba da ba ba, and I looked out, and my mom was singing along, and I
Aw.
went, that's it right there. I got to do it. Thanks, Mama Floyd. And then when I brought it up,
Mama Floyd.
everybody was like, yeah, of course we've been doing it, dude. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, you need to tell me.
I can't think of a
funny.
moment where I didn't do it when you were playing.
Yep, Glendale got it. Bob Ukulele. That was the ukulele's name, was Bob. And because of Bob
wow.
Euchre, which if you know, he was on a sitcom, Mr. Belvedere, I believe it was, and he was an announcer for baseball for a while for the Cleveland Indians. He was in like Major League, the baseball movie. He was one of the announcers. Bob Euchre's fantastic, but he played it with the ukulele. I wanted to ba-da-ba-bops with my voice, and it worked out, and people started singing along, and I was like, man, we need to get those beautiful voices on the microphone. So a huge shout out to Tyler and to cook, chef, inspired, cook, creator. I don't know. Would it be cook? Would it be what would it be, Tyler? It's not a chef.
So it is cook.
It is cook. It is cook. I agree. So it would be cook Christine the cook.
Yeah.
Cooking
No,
with
well,
Christine. Oh
There you go.
snap!
Cooking with Christine. That's
Dot
it.
com. It's a brand new website
Everything is
that we
.com.
just released today.
Kyle, get on it.
So a huge shout out for Christine Gopaul. This is what we're having on Friday night, baby. A little chicken curry rice. She's doing bone in, baby. You got to check that out. 100%. Thank you to everybody for joining us, and I'm going to put that back up because it's absolutely beautiful. Community conversations. Tonight we had Christine Gopaul. Thank you very much, Christine, for joining. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Give me a satisfying high five. Woo! Thanks for letting me jam a little tunes for you guys. We did a little with you on a brand new album. We got a brand new book coming out December 3rd. It's available on indiepubs.com. You can go to the link that I put right there in the chat. You can pre-order right now, have it delivered. 50 pages of beautiful photos of delicious food and a story about a crazy duo that crashed kitchens and takes over the world one by one with all
kitchen at a
recipes
time.
of chicken curry rice. Friday night, Christine Gopaul, the world. Do that again, Tyler. Hold on. Do it with the effects.
In a world where kitchens must be crashed, two guys played guitar.
That's not bad. That was pretty good.
good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. If you
Yeah.
guys need voiceovers, Tyler Garrettson does myvoiceover.com, a brand new website we just released today. You guys stay out of trouble. We'll talk to you soon. Friday night, 9:05. Catch
See you
Christine
soon.
Gopaul and myself. I'll be the jam and she'll be the cooking, and we're going to have a good night. We'll talk to you guys soon. Christine, thanks again. I appreciate it. You want to say bye to everybody?
Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, that was so cute. We're going to leave it on that.
It was.
Tyler, any
Come
final
back on
words, sir?
Friday.
Come back on Friday. Any final words for them, sir?
Words.
Words, Jim. Words. Good night, everybody.